What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Also, tonight is our annual Friday night live stream, Storytime with Stock Market Steve. You guys are all welcome to attend. Those who know are usually there, and I look forward to seeing everybody. And if you're a new subscriber to this channel, and you see the type of stories I do, this is a break from the norm, so I invite you all to come check it out. You're at the time of your life, trust me. I want to talk about something. Now, I've been doing a couple of videos about the migrant crisis, so they say, we're having. And I didn't really bring this up, but I'm going to bring it up today. There is a huge influx of Chinese migrants coming to the United States, and I want to know what that's about. And I want you guys to leave me some comments, respectable comments, guys, of why you think this is happening. Because they said last year, what was it? I got it written up. I got it up here. I think they said 1,300 people came last year. They said now it's been replaced by thousands. Let me see where I got it up here. I just clicked off. Yeah, because it's saying that more migrants are coming. And it says, by comparison, 2005 Chinese people trekked through the jungle in 2022. And they said just 376 in total from 2010 to 2022. And it says at the U.S.-Mexico border, the Border Patrol made 22,000 arrests of Chinese people for crossing the border illegally from Mexico, January through September in 2022. This is a serious problem, and I don't know if it has any type of negative political type of, basically what I'm saying is like, it's China doing something, like sending people over here, and I don't want to get the wrong impression. But, a lot of people are saying, oh, they're spies and this and that. I don't want to get into all of that, but I do want to talk about this situation where, like, why last year and this year coming up, it's like a huge influx all of a sudden of Chinese people trying to get into the United States. And I want you guys to help me with that. But before we go into that, I want to show you this news video that brings you up to speed of what I'm talking about. Take a look.
Let's get you an update on the crisis on our southern border. So California seeing a flood of migrants arriving from one of America's most powerful adversaries, and that is Beijing. Griff Jenkins has been live in Jacumba, California all week. And these videos that you're getting, Griff, are really shocking.
Well, and, good morning, Dana. It's also shocking to Border Patrol officials who worry about things like national security. And you're right. Yesterday, we witnessed the largest group of Chinese nationals crossing our border illegally that I've ever seen. Take a look at some of this video we shot right here in this remote area in Jacumba, California, 60 miles east of San Diego proper. You got a group of 212. Just moments ago, I got the official number, 212 Chinese nationals. It's a near daily occurrence, and of the 20,000 Chinese nationals who have crossed our southern border, an unprecedented number since October 1st, when the fiscal year began, 90% of that 20,000 is coming right here to the San Diego sector. Officials at a loss for why specifically this area. That's just where the cartels are choosing. A year ago, they were sending most of the Chinese nationals to the RGV sector near McAllen, Texas, but that's tenfold now to what we're seeing. I asked one of the migrants why it is that they're coming to the U.S. The answer may shock you, Dana. Listen here.
Why did you come?
Taking money.
Money?
Yes.
For job?
Yes.
There's no job in China.
Maybe, I don't know.
And I can't overstress how much more difficult it is for Border Patrol agents to process and to vet Chinese nationals as opposed to those from Latin American countries. First, they don't speak the language. Few agents speak Mandarin. But more importantly, China doesn't share national security secrets with the U.S. So therefore, these single adult men, and that's what really stands out of these videos, these single adult men, we don't really know who they are, and we don't really have a way to vet them properly to find out who they specifically are. are and what their intentions are. At the end of the day, it's an alarming new trend. Chinese nationals are the fastest growing nationality amongst the migrants coming across the border, Dana.
Well, and I'm just going to add one point as we go to tease here, and that is that China will not accept back the migrants who have tried to cross here. So then we could be stuck with them unless that gets worked out. Griff Jenkins, great to have you. Thank you for your reporting.
All right, guys. That's the news on this. And I mean, it was startling. When I first seen it, was like, yeah, Chinese is coming across the border. And I was like, why would Chinese be in South America trekking with the rest of the migrants? And it's still a surprise to me because China ain't nowhere connected to South America like that. So I'm like, then they're saying like some of them are coming through, what place is this, they said? They're trekking through Ecuador, Venezuela. They're coming with Venezuelans, Ecuadorians, and Haitians crossing the Darien Gap. According to Panamanian immigration authorities. My thing is this. I have some Chinese clients that I was talking to about this, and they said in China, you can't even leave the country without authorization. So I'm like, so what, they was just leaving, going to another country and just saying, hey, we ain't going back, and just leaving all their possessions there? This whole thing is perplexing to me because, you know, China has an economy and stuff like that out there. And like you seen on here where it showed the guy, the young kid they interviewed, which I don't know why they interviewed him. He said, we come to get the money. And, you know, I believe him. And the thing is, I pay attention to stuff like this. And I don't think it's nothing like as far as war, because, you know, China and the U.S., their relations is off. I don't see them sending spies in here and all of that type of stuff. I mean, it's just me. But I mean, they don't know who these people are. They don't speak no English. Like the rest of these other people that are coming, they don't speak no English. Don't know if their paperwork is correct or if they even have paperwork. They still letting them in here. I have a problem with that. I do. I don't have a problem with people because I love people. But I just got a problem with just, oh, come on in. We'll figure it out when you get here. I think that's the reason why we're having a lot of problems we having right now. And I'm not just saying, you know, I'm not putting the blame on anybody or any type of race of people or country that they come from. But I think this whole screening process that they trying to do then went the way of the condor. And like now the floodgates is wide open. I don't know how these Chinese migrants are going through the jungle and all of this other stuff, right? With the language barrier and cultural barrier and everything, and they making it to the U.S. Because I'm going to tell you something. You go to a lot of these countries and you are American, your ass would get robbed or taken advantage of. For real. They talking about the cartels is transporting these people because they know they got money or whatever, and they exploiting them. What you think they'll do to China? They got a big economy like the U.S. You think Americans can go and trek through them without people taking advantage of us? A lot of us wouldn't make it through this. Something is off with this. It's just my opinion. I'm like, yo, this don't even sound right. I mean, word travels fast and people pick up migrant routes to go. But I mean, it's a trek. Guys, leave me a comment, man. This thing then got my head thinking now. I'm like, yo, hold up. Something ain't even right. Something ain't right with this. I mean, I'm not saying these are bad people, but it's just something we're missing. And why the influx of Chinese migrants now? You know, people are trying to escape socialism and communism, you know, and I think that's what they're basically trying to do. But how was they allowed to get out of the country if they need authorization? Leave me a comment. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Before I leave out here, let me say this too, and I said this in another video. You cannot tell me that the U.S. is never in control. They are. They just don't talk to us about it. So this right here got us all thinking different things. You'll see them in the comment section. In some of these videos that you see on YouTube. Some of them are favorable, some of them are not favorable. But it's leaving us all thinking different things while somebody higher up knows exactly what's going on, but ain't saying. And that's how I see it. You would never be in a position where the United States is not in control of any actions they allow and don't allow in this country. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.